Let's rank my top 10 horror movies from 2025. Tim, it's already February 2026. I know, cut me some slack. Also, this is a list of my 10 favorite. If you don't like it, make your own list. Or wrestle with the fact that you're wrong. Up to you. Coming in at number 10, I have Best Wishes to All. Very disturbing, unique, and original concept and exploration of what is true happiness. At number 9, I have Good Boy. If you're an animal lover, this movie is devastating. But Andy deserves every award under the sun for his performance. At number 8, I have Companion. And I was one of the lucky few who got to see this movie without knowing the twist, so it did land for me, and I really had a good time watching this. The actors in this movie did an excellent job, and it was pretty original. Next up, I have Final Destination Bloodlines, and I wanted to put this higher. I actually really enjoyed this movie. It was a great send off for Tony Todd. That part of the movie made me cry a little bit. But another well done movie, and for a legacy sequel, I was pretty impressed. Speaking of an emotional horror movie, at number 6 we have The Long Walk, which is maybe the most I've ever cried on a horror movie in my life, and it was a little bit more brutal and more gripping than I thought it would be. I'm not gonna lie, I hadn't read the book, and when I saw the trailers, I was like, man, this seems like it's gonna be boring, and I was pleasantly surprised that I was wrong. And starting the top 5, we have The Ugly Stepsister. Man, what a gnarly Grimm Brothers retelling, and the best Grimm Brothers retelling I think I've seen put to screen. The practical effects and acting in this movie are top notch. Truly a grotesque Cinderella story. And number 4, we have 28 Years Later. I won't lie, I was not expecting to like this movie as much as I did, but this movie absolutely rocks. Some people were expecting super high octane 28 Days Later, and it is that at times, but it's a lot more methodic, and I really love what Danny Boyle did with this. And coming in at number 3, my feel bad movie of the year, Bring Her Back. An absolutely wonderful and disturbing exploration of grief. This movie really did it for me. I really loved this in theaters, and it's probably the most I recoiled when watching a film this year. It has some stuff that'll be burned into the back of your eyelids for sure. My number 2 and my number 3 can kind of be flip-flopped. It was kind of a coin toss for me, but at number 2 I have Weapons. I loved the story for this and the unique storytelling that Zach Krager does. I thought there were some genuinely scary and some genuinely funny scenes in this movie, and it kind of weaved in and out of them pretty well that it didn't ruin either aspect of the movie for me. Spoilers ahead, but the end of the movie when Gladys gets chased and then gets got was one of my favorite scenes in a movie this year, and if you didn't like it, I don't know what to tell you. But coming in at number 1, and it might be the boring answer, but it's the correct answer, it's Sinners. Sinners was not just my favorite horror movie, but the overall best film I watched last year. The themes in this movie are so well laid out and so intricate and thought provoking. The music being a bridge to the past and the dead, I loved as a huge music fan. And the vampires and what they represented was awesome. The ending was awesome. The soundtrack was awesome. The music was awesome. Acting, you guessed it, awesome. Really, I have nothing bad to say about this movie. A 5 out of 5 movie if there ever was one. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. What was your top movie from last year? Is my list whack? Do you have a different list you want me to check out? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments. And while you're at it, go ahead and drop me a follow. I'm making videos like this every day.